Sorry. Wah! Remember that shit? I think Anthony Hamilton sung the hook. He was like, wah!
We are. We will get to the Owen stuff in a bit. Relax. Cool your jets.
Yeah, enough of this.
Relax.
We'll
get to it. But first, I want to tell you about Birch Gold. No. First, this is Marianne Williamson, the crazy candidate, the healing crystals.
Oh
candidate.
yeah, this bitch is great.
Right. So this was her.
Chick, you know what I like about somebody like this? She's so unapologetically nuts.
Oh, she's crazy.
You're just like, okay, well, you're you. That's cool.
Right. This is her at a rally, I guess.
At a rally, or may I ask, at a rallies? I always need to clarify.
No. It was at a rally.
Okay.
They might have gone to rallies afterwards.
Okay.
So to be fair, I don't know where they ate. The fries are great though. White Americans apologize for racism against African Americans. Here we go.
I'm going to ask the white Americans in the room to please repeat after me.
Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't have to say it, but you have to say it.
Can I just say something already?
Sure.
I love how woke people that are always trying to prove how racist they aren't. Mm-hmm. They always do it by doing these things that are so incredibly racist. Like, they're so woke that they're not even aware of the fact that they're like, I'd like all of the whites to come over here and repeat after me. We're doing a whites only pledge. But you know what I mean?
But the worst part is to patronize even more, they do it from the church and coming to America. Like, look, that's what it is.
It is. She's your queen to be. No, but do you get my point? Like, you're literally going like, okay, look, I got to prove how racist I'm not. I need all the whites to please come over to this side of the room.
And all the blacks.
We're going to do a whites only pledge. This is only for the whites. Mm-hmm. Hey, blacks, I got my eye on you. This is for white only. Okay, ready? Repeat after me. And it's like, and then they get into I'm sorry for being white. And you're like, well, okay, but all of the symbolism here is making me uncomfortable. The guy who's supposed to be the racist. Like, you're like, what?
I'm going to ask the white Americans in the room to please repeat after me.
So I don't need to, but you have to.
So you could have just said Americans.
Yeah. So,
sorry. This is somewhere Richard Spencer is laughing at that joke. You could have just said Americans.
You know, somebody actually said in one of our comments, Richard Spencer's not gay.
No, of course not.
Nah, he's straight. He's totally straight. But you have to repeat after. So ready, Mike? Come on, you can do this. Here we go.
Repeat after me. On behalf of myself and on behalf of my country.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
You have to. It's for white people.
I'm Irish.
Oh, and they're doing it, and they do it, and they actually do it.
As soon as they got up, I knew all hope was lost.
Oh, can you imagine? I'd leave.
Again, as soon as somebody announced, hey, I need all the whites to stand up and go over here, I would probably stay seated and go, what's going on?
No, it gets worse, Mike. All these white people have their hands on this black guy now.
Yeah, because they're healing him of his blackness. That's what we're doing.
How does this raise your credit score?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you do that through osmosis?
To you and all African Americans. From the beginning of our nation's history.
This is.
In honor of your ancestors and on behalf of...
If you were a black guy, would this not make you incredibly uncomfortable?
Look, I know we have, believe it or not, we have black listeners, right? Please, in the comments section later, let me know. I need to know if you would feel comfortable in this situation.
We need all three of you to let us know.
Yes, seriously.
We need all three blacks that listen to this show.
When you finish buying your Newports, please, and listen to the show.
Do you think the black people that listen to this show smoke? Newports or
Yeah, I
even
think so.
smoke. Probably. we have the polo shirt wearing ones
You're
that
right.
work at car dealerships.
You're right. Good point.
Jay Ritchie listens to this
Oh,
show.
you're
That's
right, you're right.
Not exactly.
In honor of your ancestors and on behalf of your children, please hear this from my heart.
Just says the N word.
Zen Rhino wanted to correct me here. He said, actually, no, it's not osmosis, Mersh. It's diffusion. Osmosis is a specific type of diffusion regarding water. To use Zen Rhino, I say, fucking nerd.
Yeah, you nerd.
Nerd.
I apologize. Please forgive us.
They're all touching black people.
This is...
You wouldn't feel patronized?
Of course, again, like, I look, man, I am who I am partly because I'm white and I lived a certain life, like just the way I've gotten to this point. So I can't say that I could ever be the same guy but black. But if I were as much like me as possible but just a black dude, yes, I would be
uncomfortable.
Immeasurably uncomfortable.
Really
I would be
uncomfortable.
like, why are we just, hey, can we just do the God stuff? Hey, can we do the God stuff? Can we get to the God? Like, church is already like, come on, let's get through this. But can we just do the church part? I don't need the racial pandering part. Thank you.
Apologize. Please forgive us. With this prayer, I acknowledge the depth of the evils that have been perpetrated against black people in America.
This is creepy.
This is
creepy.
Really culty like stuff, right?
Creepy. Well, they pretty much have taken the church over. I mean, the Unitarian Church.
Yeah.
It's just basically like, we're all the same, man. And it's like, yeah, I have respect for other religions, but it doesn't mean like that this hippie Americanized bullshit.
Yeah, that's what Damien Scott says. This is the government-funded, non-denominational bullshit.
Yeah, that's just disgusting.
From slavery to lynchings to white supremacist laws
to taking all the white women for ourselves.
Well, you know.
to the denial of voting rights to all the ways.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? I didn't do any of that.
No. But but your DNA makes you culpable for it.
Not me. I'm Irish again. We didn't even get over here until
way later.
Long after. Like, that's why I love the unique Irish part of, like, being Irish is just like, oh no, we didn't even, y'all niggas didn't even tell us about America until like the 18-somethings. They were like, look, don't tell the fucking Irish and the Welsh and all them because they're going to come and shit it all up. So we found out about it like during Gangs of New York time, and we're like, did you know there's a whole place called America? And they've got, I know we're out of potatoes, they've got all sorts of food. All sorts of food. And then we came over here and everybody's like, oh.
And that was in 2010.
Slavery was over. I think we already had a social security system in place before the first Irishman got here.
Both large and small. All of them evil. All of them wrong. For all the oppression and all of the injustices. I apologize.
I'm sorry, black people. I'm sorry. But what do you want from me?
Yeah, seriously.
At the end of the day, what do you want from me?
Can you imagine sitting here and being pandered to without? I'd be like, no, this is fucking, get out of my way. I will be pushing my way through there, but don't fucking, first off, don't fucking touch me. Let's start with that. Don't touch me.
And on my way out, I'd be telling the black guy, and look, I ain't got no problem with you personally, but this is a fucking, this is a joke.
Yeah, this is a mess.
I'm sure you're all right.
Please forgive us.
And God smiled down and he said, no.
But what, like, it's so weird, right? Because like they talk about how great, the Western world is, and how like, oh, white people built all this stuff, right? But they're the only ones that have the severe mind virus of just self-hatred. It's the only group of people in the world that feel guilty and go like, oh, I hate myself. Like Asians don't do this, Hispanics don't do this, blacks don't do this, and white people just have this weird self-hating mind virus. It's bizarre.